Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're watching DIY videos that have a little bit of a twist. So they're like normal DIY videos, but they just end up being so dumb. And the main question everyone has while they watch these types of videos is, why? What are you doing to give back to the community by doing what you've done? We're gonna be taking a look at a little Reddit called DIWhy, which is very fitting for what content gets put into this. So let's sit back, relax, grab some snacks and popcorn, and let's watch some videos about stupid DIY tutorials. Got an already cut open baseball. Is that what is inside of baseballs? I don't like how he degloved baseball. And he's peeling off its skin. What? Okay, we have a foot. What are you gonna do with that foot? Look at this. Yeah, awesome. A nice casual open wound on your middle toe. Great. Let that shit heal. What the heck? And then let's put a dirty ass baseball on top, just above it, like we tucked it in for bed. But it's gross to have a cut on video. I don't want to see that. Making me lose my appetite with those crusty ass toes too, and those shoes need to be cleaned. He's pinning the baseball while her foot's still in the shoe. That shoe's not that thin. That's scary though. Dude, be freaking stabbing her. Dude, you take one hard step, those pins are gonna be going through the shoes. Super glue. No, why would you put super glue so close to the skin? Oh my god. It's not that great. What are you doing? Close your mouth. You're essentially putting trash on old shoes. Close your mouth. We also didn't talk about how close the super glue was next to her skin. I'd be kind of worried. Super glue, it's not very fun. She's acting like the Prada shoes. Like, what are we talking about? I mean, I guess it's fine, it's whatever, but you also gotta cut open a baseball. What is in that tray? Popcorn, gummy, M&Ms. That looks disgusting. How did he cut open this baseball? So it's in half. Oh, okay, I get it. I love he just threw it up in the air because it just came straight down. He's acting like he caught it. Dude, that's what's in baseballs? What is that? Is that cardboard or something? Just think about it. He brought his own baseball to a baseball game. There's so many things wrong with that. Man has created a wrench that instantly adapts to any size bolt. Okay. That's like a fun fidget, actually. Okay, well, I guess that's practical, no? Is there a thing that is like this tool? I don't know. I don't know anything about tools. It's kind of satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. Why is it here? This is like a DIY that's good. I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of cool. You could just also use a tool like that. I mean, that one's like pretty normal. Was a tissue holder, but I quit smoking. And I'm a sucker for punishment, apparently. He made a cigarette out of a tissue holder? A tissue holder. That's kind of smart, low-key. I've been looking at, like, it's like these. Like, I've been seeing these, and I can't lie. I think they're kind of cool. Like, that's kind of sick, I think. Just because, like, I like the edgy stuff. I did smoke a cigarette before, just a puff, and I hated it. So I don't even smoke. So that wouldn't make sense. But, it looks cool. And this, apparently, that's torture. What am I looking at? That's the handlebars? Okay, that defeats the purpose of, like, a vehicle if you can't even, actually functionally turn the goddamn thing. And now you're holding up the line? Dude, that's annoying. Those people are so over it. They're like, what the that's so stupid. Why would you waste your money, waste your time, just to do a 5-point turn in a 60-foot wide intersection or street? At first, I didn't know what I was looking at. I thought this was the roof. And he was like pushing the roof. I didn't know that was how it turned. This is such like a gimmicky thing that it's not functional whatsoever. Like, you gotta back it up, you have to get out, back it up, and that high? Like, what is happening? What is the point of this? I don't understand. Help me understand, please. This is exactly what that feels like. Okay, someone said it's a skit. That's a stupid skit. What's the funny bit about it? Oh, I love these videos. He makes like the craziest shit. Like, one of them was like, today we're making a simple pork gun for breakfast.
Today we eat 9.615 cubic centimeters of strawberry. First, pick out 154 seeds one by one. This took me 7,000 seconds of...
What is 7,000 seconds? 100, almost 2 hours.
7,000 seconds of
2 hours.
life.
That's 2 hours.
Slice the strawberry top to bottom, 0.2 centimeters each. According to the cylinder volume formula, 3.14 multiplied by the radius squared multiplied by the height. We calculate each slice and get 9.615 cubic centimeters. Drip 1 drop of salt water on each slice. Now, select 5,000 grains of white sugar. For every 100 grains, we add 1 drop of distilled water. Simmer over
this
low
guy's
heat
got
into
too much
syrup.
time.
Use this cone-shaped mold to quickly shape it. Finally,
oh, that's cool.
Select 15 seeds, polish the openings, and dip them in a little syrup. Add the strawberry leaves, paste the slices one by one, add seeds, and finish our quick snack.
But yeah, this is an easy snack. I think I'm gonna go do this real fast. See you in 6 hours. It's kind of creative though. This is funny.
Of white sugar.
Get the sugar individually. You have to have exactly 168. And then yeah, you go to a fancy restaurant. They sell, I don't even know what this would be, a sashimi strawberry with an edible holder or whatever. This shit at a restaurant would be, it would be like $180. Gorgeous. Oh my god, stop. What are we doing now? It looks like they're about to get put in the oven. What the hell? Dude, I'm gonna get banned. What the hell? This isn't real. Ed Gein's house. That's so disgusting. That's kind of cool. Ed Gein, interior decoration icon. That's what I said. What the fuck is this? What am I looking at? Where's the context? I see they're going for the Fallout 4 style mannequins everywhere. This just as a decoration is not a good idea. It looks ugly. But then you make it even more uglier. What? Oh, I got this cool piece of paper I'm gonna put on my wall, but I'm gonna do a little bit of DIY to it to make it look better. Okay, it's done. You want to see it? Here you go. Here's my decoration that I'm gonna put on my wall that I did DIY on. Like this, that's what this is. If this guy thinks it's art, he's gotta go to school. Grandpa taught me this. Okay, we're putting magnets on a hammer with glue. What? Oh, so you don't damage it. Just use a rubber hammer. People are down bad. They're lazy to do anything, but they're not lazy enough to do some stupid stuff like this. No way did Gramps teach you namby-pamby 3 magnets. What? Oh, it's construction food making. These are so gross. These videos are so gross because they use their construction equipment and then they eat it. Like, you just got a fat ass mess after you cook food. That looks like crap. I'm not eating cheese that's been cut with that. I'm not. In the hard hat? Oh yeah, let's just use a giant fork. Yeah. No cover on it. You know how many bugs are gonna be eating that shit? Oh my god. And the leaf blower, that just ruins it. And then you get served on a lid of a bucket. That's great. That's really awesome. The FDA would love this as a restaurant. Let's see where they went wrong and where they can learn from their mistakes. they just exploded that gas. That could have been a hazard. Maybe even a small explosion. And that flame is just so big. That chicken is gonna get roasted. And then just like outside cooking with like in dirt with like the equipment gets exhaust and it's like so gross. It's like there's no difference between this and like crabs that eat garbage. How does this chicken cook? I don't think the chicken's being cooked outside. I think they're taking it inside and cooking it. Because what the hell is this? What is that? How is white charcoal hot? I don't know. I don't freaking cook, man. This is annoying though. Bucket of white paint from Home Depot. That's what that was. This is the worst part. Okay, this is the second worst part. That's awful. Awful. Used or not, it's just unsanitary. Like microplastics for days. This is the worst part. This. I'm thinking in my head, this is the same as if someone sneezes or coughs on food that everyone is gonna eat. That's so gross. I hope he eats it all, because if not, that's just gonna be a big waste of food, and waste of food is so annoying. Yeah, I don't care if like the tool is just used for food. It's still gross. There could be dust on it. There could be little microplastics or something. And what if you get like a screw in the food on accident or some shit? Like, it's gross. Like, I don't care if like the tools are just for the food. Why would you do that? Another Ed Gein? It's oysters? It's an oyster shell chandelier. That's disgusting. It looks like the top, like so you ripped someone's foot off. That's disgust. Dude. This is some struggle whisk. It's a struggle whisk. You don't got shit to mix with. If you got a drill on a blender sphere, a blender ball, you gotta have a fork. Just use a fork. Just use a fork. There, plain simple. So there's like a 90s version of this that they did, and it was so ugly. That looks awful. That looks so gross. Even she's not impressed. She's like, what the hell is going on? That's so gross. The texture. It looks like skin. Well, what color is this? I see like a few different colors, like blotches of like dark and light browns. There's a funny video. What is it? No, I don't think I could find it, but it was like the most ugliest dresser that this renovation people did. It was so ugly. And they're like, oh, this is sick. By the way, this was my napkin. I don't know which one it is. Let's see.
Cancel your plans. We're staying in and watching this hideous home decor
Yes,
show
this
from the
is one.
90s. Decorating Sense was a show on HGTV hosted by Joan Steffen, where they would take a budget of $500 to make a room in your house feel like the Great Depression. In this one, Joan and her accessory to the crime, Nancy, have to redecorate a kid's bathroom. The one thing the owners really need is storage.
This brightly painted box used to be an old medicine cabinet from the 40s.
Okay, not a bad start.
That's a horrible start. This shit's so ugly. What country flag is red, orange, and I don't know what that color is. Is that coral?
We
I
got
don't
our
know.
storage.
It was like a flag.
You know what? This is an idea that
close to the
really
Brazilian
was
flag.
kind of like out of necessity
Dude,
because there
this is
is no
so
storage.
ugly.
And I thought, where do you store something in a bathroom?
Why
On shelves?
does our shower curtain have pockets? Didn't you just install a huge medicine cabinet? What happened to that?
This whimsical box is now home to Allie's Beanie Babies collection and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Got it. So the beanie
What the fuck is so stupid? Yeah, let's waste some space with junk.
Oh my god, thank you for letting us in on that secret. What's next? You're gonna compliment her water stains?
Finish this watermark up here.
Yes, in general, I think people are interested in the way the seams show.
Bro, I got a fucking water stain like that in my house too. That fucking call that shit art then.
There are some tears and there
Oh
are these
my
stains.
God.
It's got that great golden warm feel. I love it.
This woman is really featured on a design show for her water stains. Oh my god, I just love what you've done with the black mold in your basement. But nobody is braver showing their home on TV than this girl, Basha.
Basha's mother had an exact replica doll made from this old childhood photo of herself.
Hell no.
If you look closely, you can see that even the
That's the ugliest fucking doll I've ever seen.
knee patch on her
Hell
jeans.
no. I'll tell you what, if I had a doll that looked like a Wayans brother in whiteface, I wouldn't be putting it on TV, I'll tell you that.
This is a picture of Basha's soul sister. She found it at a flea market years ago, and this photo has followed her in all of her moves. She has no
Just
idea
a-
who the woman in the picture is, but she feels the picture brings her good karma.
She just brings a picture of a random black woman with her. Here they took random rug samples and they're taping them together to make one big rug. This one,
Samples?
the host Joan and her co-defendant Peggy redo this little girl's room.
The rag technique creates a blended
Oh
watercolor
my! She
effect,
is
which makes for a
freehanding
softer
stripes
color.
with a dish towel.
Then we
No.
came up with a fun idea for a border after tracing the triangle.
No,
Hell no.
motherfucker, no.
Oh my god, this poor girl.
Chartreuse.
I hope she's blind for her sake. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna be sick.
We didn't use a paintbrush, and
You
we
can
used our
fucking tell.
hands, and it reminded me of finger paints.
Sheer netting around the chandelier, enveloping it to cut the harsh light of the bare bulbs.
Nothing says luxury like a mosquito net
No.
around your chandelier.
This really is beautiful. It adds
That's a
like
fire
romantic
hazard.
elegance. Took a moment
Disgusting.
to admire our craft work. We unanimously decided we had made a mistake. The decoupage did work on the back of the shelf walls, but we felt it was much too busy on the door front. So we went to work undoing our mistake. We peeled, we scraped,
Okay, gotta give them credit where credit's due. They realized they made a mistake, they're fixing it.
and then in the process of removing the decoupage, we had a second pleasant surprise. We loved the distressed, aged look we had mistakenly created. We had planned on
Nah,
repainting
fam, that's
the
not
doors, but
it.
we loved this aged look.
That ain't
Ah,
it. Awful show. That's funny.